Lindsay, these brake pads are worn down to paper. Think of something for me. New ones aren't worth it. Uncle, it's not just the brake pads. The rotors are grooved too. I'll weld a patch onto it for you. It'll last 3 days. After 3 days, you gotta change them. Or you'll have to use your foot to stop. Alright. As long as it runs today, hurry up. Alipay received 500,000 yuan. That's me. Did I send the wrong payment just now? For a car repair, I got such a huge deposit. I can't break that kind of money. No, that's the deposit. I saw your order record on the Tongcheng Dashin app. I saw your order history. You're the only one with a full rating who takes rush orders. Did you get the drawings I sent you? Miss Su, are you sure about these measurements? 5,000 millimeters. This isn't a table decoration. Of course I'm serious. All specs follow the drawings. It's gotta be exactly the same. Since the client wants it identical. Don't blame me for going all out. Old Wang, open up. Big business coming. Lin Crazy, what are you doing in the middle of the night? Looking for junk again? No junk? I want real stuff. I need that scrapped DHBA, the chassis frame. And is the high-pressure turbo fan still here? Yeah, they're all here, but they're all magnets. What do you want with them? I'm making steel, gonna make a gift. For someone important. A birthday present. For an average model, a frame shell is enough. But that's just fooling people. My works, by Linmo, must be above and beyond. If it needs a replica, it must be lifelike. Needs effects, weapons. Alright, the customer is always right. Isn't this thing way too real? Oh no. We can't get out. Oh my god, what's that? What is that? Transformers. Are you shooting a movie? Careful, don't bump it. Boss, that's not a model. That's a solid chunk of iron. My shock plate is almost flat. Uncle Liu, steady. That's an art piece. To stop the wind. I just made the base heavier. Don't brake hard. It's got a high center, heavy inertia. Su Qing is still waiting for that model. Heard you found a scooter repair guide to make it. And it's supposed to be 5 meters. So you want to give a 5-meter foam sculpture and make Grandpa mad? Stay out of my business. Stop. This is private property. No heavy trucks allowed. Hello, I'm the delivery girl, Miss Su Qing. Big item you ordered. It really is a model. It's too big, bigger than the plans. Miss Su, mission accomplished. Worked overnight last night. To keep it a surprise. Better not unveil the red cloth until the ceremony starts. If it's damaged, I'll pay for it. Open the gate. Have them move the truck to the lawn by the main building. Making it mysterious. What's the point of it being big? I'm curious how you end this. Making it mysterious. What's the point of it being big? I'm curious how you end this. Just a reminder, stay clear in a bit. That thing's got a strong presence. Could hurt someone. You dumb mechanic. What is that? Heard the second Miss Su is giving such a big gift. It's not a fake mountain, right? Looks like an inflatable castle to me. Rich people really eat fancy stuff. This shrimp is thicker than anything I've seen. Looks like today's inspection will be tough. I've seen this guy on TV. He's a tech fanatic, more stubborn than me. Chi. Hope my manual transmission design works for him. Old Chen. How's the situation up north? Not good. It's affecting the country. Latest dub broke our Zhuanwo. But WGG power source still doesn't cut it. Battery density is too low. Soldiers move like penguins. On the battlefield, they're sitting ducks. In material science, we can't catch up overnight. Grandpa, Uncle Chun. You, Grandpa. Wishing you blessings as vast as the sea. Long life like the southern mountains. This is a gift I've prepared just for you. You'll love it. Hey, that's the Raptor exoskeleton from England, right? The model. Uncle Chan, you have a sharp eye? I had a friend get it from a British military lab. The knee joint has a swivel design. China can't make that yet. Really impressive. This spherical joint has zero play. Our machining speed is still behind. Miss Wang, you're really talented. Oh, cousin, where's your gift? Could it be that big thing at the entrance covered in red cloth? Grandpa, Uncle Chun, I also prepared a mechanical model. It's huge, Osu. Did you haul over a transformer sculpture? Cousin, did a contractor scam you? That's clearly a foam sculpture. Grandpa hates flashy stuff. It's not foam, it's metal, and custom made. Since we're here, let's take a look. Lin Mu, where are you? Come quick if anything goes wrong. Help me explain. No need to explain this. It's a guy's dream. Cousin, unveil it. Let us see it. If I get busted, so be it. Lin Mu, if you screw me over, I'll haunt you forever. This. These welds are fish-scale welds. No, it's deep melt welding. Steel plates this thick. How's it so flat? No thermal distortion at all. And this hydraulic line design. It's a dual-circuit redundant system. Wow, this is textbook level wiring. No model maker could do this. This is top mechanical engineering craftsmanship. So, Wan Yu, that's my foam sculpture. Compared to your little toy, I wonder which grandpa likes more. It's just a big shell. Who cares if it looks real? It's empty inside for sure. Or filled with junk. Grandpa, it definitely can't move. It's just decor. Cousin, since it's so realistic, do you dare open it up for us? Or make it move a bit? Move? I don't know if it can. It can't move? I sent you the app install. Connect Bluetooth. Password is 123,456,000,000. Don't hit the red button. Full power mode. I'm pressing it anyway. Oh. Welcome to login. Driver system self-check complete. Energy core output at 15%. Oh my god. This app is way too advanced. Such a show-off. What's the point of just turning it off? If you've got guts, walk a few steps. Old Sue, come take a look.
TC4 titanium alloy recast.
This kind of process. Only the aerospace agency's vacuum furnace could do it, right? That's the idea. Use it as a superconducting cable. It runs high voltage DC inside. Old Sue, if this is just a model, who would run high voltage through a model? I just gave it a little push.
Lin Mo.
Aren't your device's response numbers too high? I almost hit the nearby obstacle just now. Way too many ports up top. Just move the lever normally. Most importantly, see the red sealed cover to your right. There's a safety button inside. Don't touch the safety valve just yet. What is this? That's for your grandpa's birthday celebration. Sound and light mode. Maybe the signal waves are just a bit unstable. So what if it moves? Clumsy as a turtle. Gotta be remote controlled. Lin Mo, is this firework safe? It's just lights and smoke, right? Wang Yu, you wanted a show. Let me give you a big one. Oh my god. Pretty sure I put in a regular light bar. How is the light effect this strong? Did I wire it wrong last night? Maybe hooked up the backup power module. Is that firework a bit too much? Old Sue, you sly old fox. Crying poor to me, saying you're stuck technically. What's this? You seriously call this a model? Old Chan, you gotta trust me. I honestly have no idea. If my family developed this, would I not even have a 10 centimeters model? Hello, this is Chan Jiang-wo. Give me a reinforced security squad now. Come lock in my coordinates. There's an unidentified,
It's a...
game-changing, strategic-level asset. Lock down the 10 kilometers perimeter. Don't let even a bird get through. Su-Ching girl, don't move, not a bit. Get some pads under its feet, quick. Don't let it get scratched. This thing's a real treasure. Everyone cooperate. Hand over your phones. Sign the NDA. What's really going on here? This conduction is insane. That connection logic, way more efficient than our current solutions. Where was this unit made? Did some pro research lab build it? Mr. Chun, I literally just found a welder online for the software. I just wanted a birthday display model. Didn't think it'd turn out this unique. Let me go, I'm just here to pay. That's him, Uncle Chun. He made it.
Leaders.
This one's on me. Guess the firework really was too intense. But let me be clear. That rock was already cracked. I was just helping you fix a hazard. Xiaolin, just come clean. Where'd this mech actually come from? Is it that prototype from the UK? Hey, boss. You give me too much credit. I literally welded this at my repair shop. Just basic stuff. Did it all myself. All by yourself? Not exactly. Old Wang at the junkyard next door helped me carry a steel plate. Xiaolin, how did you solve the energy transmission loss? We calculated that 1,000,000 times. Those wires should have burned up long ago. Oh, that's easy. I spread graphite powder around the wires, then steamed it in a pressure cooker. That way, resistance drops, and it cools better. Isn't that just a basic trick? Saw it on a tutorial online. I just went for low resistance materials. Any way to get a top-level security rating here? Delete every record from this place. Using material like this, and connections like that.
It's way beyond my experience.
Absolutely brilliant. Get these design docs in order. There's huge research value here. Xiaoling, how's the repair business? No need to fix it anymore. The country's rebuilding it for you. It'll have AC and a full R&D setup. That's amazing. Boss, you're not gonna make me work on carriers, are you? I don't have a license. Who cares? Starting today, you're getting certified by the state. You're now a national level, top-class welder. Who's that, Mr. Lee? We saw your design. We invite you to be the global chief expert. Unlimited R&D funding. No way, not happening. Your standards aren't even compatible with mine. My tools don't even fit your outlets. Your sockets are toast. Well, your outlets just don't work. Come on, let's check out your new AC-equipped shop. Boss, I'm definitely down. But is Miss Sue covering the final payment? So everything he said was real. I actually tried to buy out his tech for just 1,000,000. What a fool I am. Comrade Lin. Even for your own sake. Just be honest. Sir, I'm really not lying to you. It's just a thermal protection box. Think about it, all those lithium batteries in series. The voltage is sky high. I was worried unstable voltage would be a hazard, so I added a few coils to split the current. The way those coils are a wound. Well, I copied my grandmother's knitting pattern. Alternating knits and purls. Supposedly that keeps the strength even. Knitting sweaters? Knitting sweaters? You're calling this toroidal magnetic constraint knitting? Do you even know the magnetic flux and density of this structure? It's 12 Tesla. That's something few labs have ever managed. Room temp superconductor field. You knitted that from copper wire and bubble wrap. Either way, I can't say I just wrapped it randomly. I just thought it looked good that way. Plus, it cools fast. If you don't believe me, I'll bring that sweater and show you. It's in my old wardrobe at the shop. Old Chun, you sure he's not faking? Genius can really be this humble. There's more good stuff coming. Let's shelve the hardware talk for now. Limo, about the multi-target sensing system. The one that tracks 300 targets a second and finds the best path instantly. At the code level, we found a lot of weird routes. Like, what does this number mean? That's some ultra-dimensional prediction algorithm, able to sense airflow and tiny muscle twitches to predict how the target will move. About Mr. Zhao, this actually came from a game I used to play. I bought an aimbot online myself, just installed it in there. So you put a game cheat into this mech that cost billions. Now it's the best fire control system in the world. Honestly, those robot vacuums are pretty smart. They hit a wall and know to turn. Same concept as dodging missiles with a mech. That huge thermal sensor covers a wide range, and it's got advanced anti-jamming. I checked it out. That cover. Inside, it's full of random junk I don't recognize. Oh, that thing. It's spare parts from old thermal sensors. Plus, they use TV. Thermal sensing body temp, so it can pick up on anything giving off heat. As for the anti-jamming, anything that moves or has heat shows up as a red dot on the screen. Chief Engineer Li Mu. If there's a fine, can I pay in installments? Even though my 500,000 came in, I haven't withdrawn it yet. It's not a fine. Based on what you just said, we're either calling you an alien or a national hero. Can I just be an ordinary welder? The testing range is set. I want to see if your model is tougher, or if our special heavy armor wins. Come on, boss. It's just a tin model. It's really just a metal shell. And I don't even know how to run a mech in combat. All I can do is make it walk. Since the system is modded from a game cheat, just treat it like a game. If you do well, we'll build you a nuclear plant, just for your charging. Man, that is tempting. I never have to worry about running out of welding rods. My mom won't nag me about tripping the breaker anymore. But what if by accident, I break your test armor? I don't have to pay for that, right? If you really break our top-level testing armor, I'll give you a bonus. You break one, I'll give you 10. If you say so, boss, I'll give it a shot. But let's make it clear. We're only using non-lethal test rounds. No live ammo. I don't want my paint job scratched up. Miss Sue would charge me for that. Head to the testing field. Let's have this guy give our heavy squad a lesson. Hope that test vehicle isn't too tough. Just got my paint touched up. If we win, we can write off that broken microwave. So this is the model. Did the chief have too many? Having us practice with a toy? Such a big target. If it stays still, I can blow it to bits in one shot. We're a mobile iron fortress. How fast can those thin legs go? It's just a sitting duck to me. Let's begin. System check complete. Terrain identified. Sand friction is low. Enable off-road mode. Off-road mode. It has that too? Boost to 40% confirmed. Foot claws deployed. Gyro sensitivity at max. 3, 2, 1, go. Look at that speed. Way faster than my old scooter. Target locked. Evasion successful. Trajectory deviation 0.03 degrees. Warning, multiple locks. Start physical response program. Bullying me without my gear, huh? Fine, I'll scrap you myself.
And
Watch this perfect jump. Unit 1 lost power. The gun is jammed. Spread out. Move. Keep your distance. This is insane. Bending the barrel barehanded. Since we're off-road, let's get moving. Up you go. Unit 2 flipped. Mobility lost. Reverse. Move it. Oops, out of juice. The battery's already dead. Should have added more cells. Hey, guys inside. Still want this thing? Otherwise, I'm scrapping it. Look at this condition. I'll take it for $50 a pound. Hey, you asked for this. I surrender. Stop tearing it. Any more and I'll be in trouble. Chan, did you see that? That dynamic balance shift. It's the peak of bionics. Get the car ready. I'll open the door for him myself. Sir, about that. The barrel's bent, but I can fix it. Don't dock my bonus, okay? Give me a torch. I'll straighten it in 30. Fix it? No. That bent barrel. Saw it off and send it to the museum. It's a piece of history. Watch and learn. Mr. Lin, please show us. Hey, Mr. Lin, that 3-point weld. Can you slow it down? The high-speed camera caught it, but the thermal imaging shows. Upon the second contact, a weird temperature spike. Why is that? Old man, I've said this already. It's not a spike. It's just the feel. What's the temperature then? Duration in milliseconds? I don't know the numbers. It's the sound of the weld. Hear that sizzling sound? Like searing a steak, but not too loud. When the sound gets dull, like a medium rare steak, give your wrist a little flick to release the tension. How do I explain this to you? Comrade Limo, science is rigorous. Turn your experience into data so we can mass produce. Mass produce, sir? You can't mass produce this. Every piece of metal has a mood. Look at this plate. Standard says TC4, but the left side needs more power. The right side needs speed. Follow one standard, and this plate would have cracked. I don't believe you, Mr. Lin. That's not how materials work. Human touch isn't that precise. You can count them, or use a scale. There are 32 M4 screws, 18 M6 screws. 1 M6 is stripped, and 1, 4. Isn't 304 stainless steel? It's a cheap 201 part. Exactly right. He found the 201 screw. What about the anti-gravity code? That robot logic. We ran it on a supercomputer. Simulated it 10,000 times. The mech falls every single time. Why does yours run so smoothly? The code is just for support. When I installed the gyro, I found the base was uneven. I used a scrap of paper to level it. A scrap of paper? Lin Mu, do you hear yourself? If that paper wears out, the mech is dead. Nah, I used super glue.
And
It was from Miss Sue's blueprints. Coated paper lasts forever. Meeting adjourned. Everyone out. This is impossible to teach. Lin, if we can't mass produce it, let's try something else. Can you make just one more? Another one? Elder Sue, give me a break. I lost hair making that one. Plus Miss Sue paid me. I had the motivation. The government's paying now. Whatever you need, you'll get the funding. We'll give you the best team, so you won't even turn a screw. Just supervise. Suleo. Look. It's not that I'm unwilling, but this thing has a soul. That night in the storm, the scrap metal was calling me. That's how I knew what to do. Making another one now? Even with the same parts, it wouldn't be the same. Maybe better. Or maybe just a hunk of junk. I've seen your Zhuanwu exoskeleton blueprints. You guys are way too focused on perfection. Insisting on a fully sealed hydraulic circuit and all that.
honestly,
You could just put an opening at the knee, add a spring, like those leaf springs used in big truck suspensions. When people walk, gravity pushes down. That force compresses the spring. Then it releases when you lift your leg. That alone would boost the battery life by at least 30%. Genius really is genius. The simplest solutions are the best. I witnessed it myself back then. I can say for sure. It was just a model. It's not nearly as amazing as people online say. Sue's family hyped it up to boost their stock price. Teamed up with that troublemaker Linmo to pull off this farce. What a mess. This is leaking secrets. Let him make a scene. The more hype, the less believable it gets. This is real. But everyone thinks it's just special effects. Doesn't that make you guys even safer? That's the strategy. Boss Sue. PR can't contain it anymore. Miss Huang Yu hired tons of paid commenters. Now the whole internet is roasting us.
plus,
A few overseas tech bloggers are sharing it too, saying it's another made-in-China scam car. I know the truth. Seeing these clowns online put on a show. It's just a joke to me. Don't worry about it. Stock price dropping? Let it crash all the way. Tell finance to get all the cash ready. When the stock bottoms out, do a full buyback. Boss Sue, you're playing at a whole other level. Well, then I'll really step it up too. Just wait. When Linmo comes back, the people insulting us will have to eat their words. Target confirmation needed. Engineers can't be reached at the military base. But the money guy is here. If we catch him here, we'll force the engineers out. Operation codename, Dismantler. Who actually understands? Lin Mo doesn't even have a welding certificate. He's just a guy who fixes electric bikes. Look, this is what they call a high-tech lab. A place like this could build a Mecha? Aren't they just treating us like idiots? They don't even have a proper bathroom. Limo, you still have time to touch up the paint. Look at how they're trashing you online. Come on, boss. At least the insults are creative. If this mecha is real, I'll do a handstand and eat monster food on livestream. A cargo ship suddenly changed course and is approaching the Shanghai city waters. Signal points straight to the Su group. They're coming for Su Qing. I need to go back and deal with this. Right now, you're a critical protective target. I've already sent a special ops team to guard him. You have to trust us. I trust you guys, but I trust my own skills even more. He's just a sweet, easygoing guy with money. I can't let him take the fall for me. Boss, this thing is fixed up. Can we test it for city defense scenarios? I can make sure I don't get caught. Remember? I've got those stealth coatings made from microwaves, plus ground-hugging flight mode. Who are you guys? I'm calling the cops. Miss Sue, where are you hurrying off to? Our boss would like to invite you for tea on the open sea, to talk about the story of that welder.
Take her.
Excuse me, is this the Sue Group's underground garage? I'm the food delivery guy. Since you started it, don't blame me for fighting back. Activating close combat mode. This isn't a monster. This is an industrial miracle you'll never afford. All right, Miss Sue, close your eyes. Hey, Boss Sue. Looks like you owe me more than just the final payment this time. This is an extra security fee. You gotta pay more. Increase the budget. I'll invest whatever you need. You can have shares of Sue Group if you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's not necessary. Just give me a shop with a seat and I'm good. Looks like we really can't keep it a secret this time. Let's go, Boss Sue. Time to see the big world out there. After tonight, we're probably gonna be famous on this planet. Quick, check his vitals. Is he exposed to radiation? Any internal injuries? He's covered in oil and rainwater. Get ready to disinfect him. Hey, I'm fine. Just drove too fast earlier. Feeling a little car sick. Sorry, Miss Sue, you got scared. It's our fault this time. We couldn't fully predict how crazy the enemy could get. Uncle Chan, sorry for the trouble. Some geniuses just can't stay hidden. They're bound to attract attention sooner or later. But this time, we get to control the narrative. No way, that's impossible. It's just a prop. It's fake. Su Qing definitely hired actors. I'm gonna expose her. Calm down, what are you doing? I'm the second miss of the Su family. I have a layer. I'll sue her Tang Yun. Your actions have seriously broken the contract. It's got nothing to do with Su Qing. This is an official legal notice. Please come with us to answer everyone's questions about last night, the so-called unidentified Mecha incident in Zhonghai City. I'm here to make a statement. That was not a Mecha, and definitely not some secret weapon. It's actually a new model our country is testing, a multifunction, all-terrain civil engineering rescue robot. Sir, as spokesman, the video shows it had extremely high mobility and destructive power, and it seemed to use high-energy weapons. What's your response? That reporter, as for high-energy weapons, it was just for rescue purposes. So what? As for mobility, we gave it 2 legs, so it could run faster. Isn't that logical? Limo, don't spill the beans. Stick to the story. Civil rescue moving bricks. Even if they ask why it has a machine gun, say it's for mosquitoes. Hey everyone, I'm that Fixno, that designer. Mr. Linmo, your rescue robot. Why is it painted such a bright red? About that, well, we chose red because Miss Sue said it's festive. It stands for good luck and prosperity. About the look. I just copied a plastic toy. I got at a street stall for 10 bucks. I never checked out yours. So let me ask, what about that big turban on its back? What's up with that? Does a rescue robot even need to fly? Oh, that's just a heavy-duty blower. If there's a fire or toxic gas in a disaster zone, I use that fan to blow away the smoke. Makes rescue easier. That's reasonable, right? About the bulletproof helmet. That's just to keep it from rusting. The paint I used is really thick. Everyone, it's just a bigger version. It's just a big toy that runs faster. Don't overthink it. I've always loved peace. I'm just a welder. Just want to fix cars. Thanks, everyone. Nice one, kid. You totally deserve the title of Master Bluffer now. Civilian rescue. What kind of civilian gear? Has that level of super energy module? Who has this kind of holographic sensing system? This is an open challenge to our IQ. Check his background for me. Boss, we checked. It's really just a normal auto shop. His online orders even show. The day before he built this machine, he spent $9 online to buy a Mecha model manual. This thing really is smooth. Chief Lin, we just got orders from up top. Some countries bringing carrier fleets and heavy mechs for drills. They want to know if our mech can show up. Show up? More like fight. Chief Lin, you just installed a multifunction rack yesterday. You told me it was for rescue purposes. It's for delivering rescue supplies, in case people get hungry. I launch a missile, and it's full of steamed buns. Super convenient. Mr. Chun asked if you faced those two titans. How confident are you? Titans are just big and bulky. All about layers of armor. Basically just moving targets. This time it's at sea. We don't control the air. Our mechs can't fly. Too far to reach. Who said they can't fly? Check this out. I got this ion generator online. It kind of means anti-gravity. I didn't control the power well last night, so it flew a little higher. Why be low-key? Tomorrow morning, airlifted right to the East Sea front line. What's the point of a rescue bot at sea? Is it supposed to be a mascot? What can it do?
Take a dive.
Oh my god. What kind of tech is this? Anti-gravity! Hey! This is Rescue 1. Big ship ahead, please make room. Or I'll drop rescue buns down there. Might break through your deck. It's a rescue bot. Who has a rescue robot with a 40-meter broadsword? Retreat! Fall back now. These guys are nuts. Same if that's a car tire, this bolt. Or they only destroys juicy and run. This out of this day. What's so good? I haven't tried the ion shock yet. Heard it can kill germs. I was gonna sanitize their carrier. Designer Lin, the dinner is starting soon. Manager Chun is waiting for you. You busy designing again? Designing what? I'm thinking how to get through this. Get through? Miss Sue's here. I drove the mech a bit rough. She said I don't care about work property. Might dock my final payment. You wouldn't understand. She wants me to meet her parents this time. Su Ching's folks. I heard they're super strict too. They think even though I'm a top craftsman, and kind of famous now, I'm still just a tech dude. They're worried Su Ching and I won't connect. Yeah, that's tough. So what gift did you prepare? How about this? It's titanium alloy. Not just any titanium alloy. It's premium armor from my mech's frame. Forged, so it's 3 times harder than diamond. And look at this color. I made this aurora blue, like the engine flame when the mech flies. I embedded a mini frequency shield inside. If anything goes wrong, just press this button. All tracking signals nearby will instantly go dead. It's literally a god-level safety device. This is just a huge frequency shield. You call this a token of love? Chinking, stop looking. That guy's gotta be hiding somewhere, tinkering with his junk again. All geniuses are a bit weird. Grandpa, who's looking for him? I'm here to see the mech. Chief Lin. Hello, Chief Lin. Can I have your autograph? Sure. Wow, it's only been a few days. You're a national idol now. Boss Sue, you're here. Shut up about the final payment. There's so many people here. Can we not talk about money nonstop? You're a hero now. Can you have some class? Class? Then let's talk overdue fees for the mech. What's this? A little something I made special for you. I welded it myself. This blue was really hard to get right. I burned through hundreds of kilos of titanium to get it. It won't rust, and it won't fade. As long as you don't try to crack walnuts with it, it'll last 10,000 years.
Thanks.
I really like it. Glad you do. Oh right, there's a button on the device. Please don't press it randomly. If you do, the whole banquet hall will lose power.
I'm sorry.
I really didn't know that mech was real. I was just jealous of Su Ching. That foreign guy told me, if I set up Su Ching, he'd get me a green card. Lin Mo, if it wasn't for you, I'd have been totally ruined by him.
Hey, it's not that big of a deal.
We're partners, right? By the way, you accepted my gift. So does that mean the rest of the payment? Nope, the gift is just a deposit. You owe me the rest for the rest of your life. The rest of my life, that's like endless tech support. What's your after-sales standard? Do I have to be on call 24/7? Something happened. Britain is really mad this time. They lost face at sea. Now they're trying to win it back underwater. Codename Poseidon. They're trying to trigger underwater landslides near our coastal zones and cause a tsunami. If they succeed, the entire coastal economy will be flooded. Your deep-sea prototype Xuan Nu 1 can't go down there. It was built for land. Once it hits 3,000 meters deep, the seals will fail instantly. If it fails inside, with all that pressure, it's just a weak metal shell. Unless I stop water from touching it. A hydrophobic layer if I coat the prototype with super hydrophobic materials. Add an air-based heating shield. It's like putting an air raincoat on it. Water won't touch the core body. But where can I get that coating? We need several tons, and it has to be done in a couple hours. Teflon coating, plus my secret mix. Lotus extract nano powder. Give me 50 tons of Teflon. And find 100 painters for me. Time to dress Xuan Nu up. You really want to use that pressure cooker coating for extreme conditions like that? As long as you don't lose hope, there's always a way. Don't just stand there, go. Or the studio schedule is toast. Hurry up, hurry up. Armpits, the armpits. Spray more there. It's the joint movement area. It's easy to wear out. Don't forget the solace. Don't skimp on the material. If the Teflon isn't enough, go scrape the pots in the cafeteria. Is this really gonna work? That looks like my wax coating. Yeah, it's a wax coating. Boss Lin added graphene. Now this neck is slicker than a loach. Hold on, we're just getting started. We're non-stick, not scared of pressure. Knew you were up to something. Teflon is not just non-stick, it's crash-resistant too. So annoying too many flies. Time for the swatter. High voltage mode. Full power. Hiding is for cowards. We welders always go straight up. Damn, you're strong. But you just showed your weak spot, didn't you? Just need to block that thing. Then it'll become a pressure cooker. Melting? I'm a welder. I'll weld it shut. Boss Sue. I'm sick of hot pot. Tonight I want noodles. Eat whatever you want. All the noodles in China, they're yours. So this is what you call reserving the whole place. You're awake, finally. You finally woke up, kid. Lin, you really made a great contribution this time. That's a huge achievement. Comrade Lin Mo, for your outstanding contribution, we're awarding you the Excellence Badge. Boss, I never went to military school. I don't have a degree either. Is this really allowed? The rules are made by people. Weld whatever you want. Even if you want to weld a railing for the moon, we'll give you funding. No need for a moon railing. But I want some noodles first. Want some? Lin Mo, you're a jerk. Who told you to play hero? Who told you to dive 3,000 meters? If you died, what would I do? It was an emergency then. Besides, I had Teflon armor. I knew what I was doing. No returns, no refunds. No backing down. It's a deal for life. Su Qing, will you sign for it? Deal. Can I take the ring money from the balance payment?
Lin Mo?
About that anti-gravity. The engine coils can't be too neat. They need to be messy. It needs that organized chaos. Chief Designer Lin. Long time no see.
Honey.
Chairman Su, why are you here? Director Shang, is this still just a model? I'm taking this job. Honey, don't wait up for me tonight.
Tonight.
I'm welding a road to the future for our country. Chief Engineer Lin, if you poke the special supplies, the high-purity neon gold, from the academy again like grilled skewers, Professor Wang from next door might have a heart attack right here. he'd get carried into the ICU. Babe, that's not how it works. This stuff is really stubborn. They don't understand this metal's rhythm. Even metal has a temper. No, you got it. Stop messing with your wok and metal. General Chan Jiangzhuo and Dr. Li Changjiang are here. And it's top-level red classified. The base's entire communication was totally physically cut off 3 minutes ago. Respected leaders, Dr. Li, what brings you two to me today? Please, have a seat. Swin, get them some water. Oh, right. All I've got is some leftover water from yesterday. Don't bother with that. Linmo doesn't have time for water now. Something happened. The Brits are desperate. What happened? Britain launched the Ares Sky Elevator kinetic weapon. The platform is floating at 400 kilometers orbit, carrying a 10 tungsten rod. Xia is under the sword of Damocles. Space elevator kinetic weapon. The stuff of legends. Does God know they don't care about world opinion? That's why we need to fight back. If we can't do it on land, let's go to the sea. If not the sea, we go to the sky. Screw it. You leaders didn't just come to bring bad news, did you? This must be about something else. Top secret project. Codename Luan Bird. All-weather strategic aerospace platform. Like the space carrier you'd read about in sci-fi. A real flying aircraft carrier. It's 242 meters long. Wingspan is 682 meters. Standard empty weight, 112,000 tons. How could that ever fly? That's like putting wings on a nuclear carrier. That's why we need you, Linmo. When it comes to real engineering, we hit a wall no current human tech can break. Physics just won't let us through. The main keel breaks under thermal stress. You noticed, huh? Yep, once we hit the 12 Marsid threshold. No materials today can make a seamless one-piece keel. Linmo, physics gives us no way forward. The British platform has started testing. So tell me, can you pull this off? You guys are way too rough. I mean, you academics are way too harsh on metals. All you think about is seamless welding everything solid. You never consider something this long. It needs to breathe. Chief Lim, it's about breathing. Metal is inorganic. To hell with arc welding everything shut. Listen up, old Lee. To solve the stress over 242 meters. The solution's simple. Don't force it to be rigid. We'll split this 242-meter keel into 72 main nodes. But don't rush, we can't do dynamic joints. Let's keep it flexible. And in this gap, we fill it with E3 superconductor fluid with potential energy. The buffer uses heat during flight, so the metal grid grows and locks naturally. We don't fight nature. We use its resonance frequency. No more shearing force. Just help the non-Newtonian fluid change phase. It absorbs thermal energy. My God, that's against all current aerospace engineering safety standards. Clause 409. This is madness. This is insane. But, damn it. It's actually fully consistent thermodynamically. God, what kind of brain do you have? Alright, if you're confident, this top secret project is yours. Whatever resources you need, just say the word. If we use 72 mortise and tenon joints, plus filling with graphene non-Newtonian fluid, none of our current methods reach this microscopic precision. Suzuki, you'll have to do it all by hand. Got it? Or at least personally modify every welding arm. Babe, how much capacity can your Soviet heavy industries mobilize? Full nationwide production. 60% of all specialty heavy metal forges. 127 main pole component lines. You just handle the welding. I'll cover your entire steel logistics chain. Awesome. Same deal as always. General Chan, this is a 242-meter handcrafted project. How much for the deposit? How do we settle the balance? Hey, I just bought a big condo in the city with Su Ching, right on the 3rd Ring Road. The mortgage is killing me. Kid, stop joking around. There's no funding cap. The government has your back. As long as you get this beast to fly and handle all outside threats and interference. Even if you want land on the moon, I'll approve a deal. When and where do we move out? In 2 hours. The private jet's already waiting at the tarmac. Heading to the new underground port in the northwest Gobi.
Lin Mo.
Go weld our nation's backbone yourself. Oh my god. No way. This makes no sense at all. But somehow he made it work. It fits the theory perfectly. We did it. Everyone, brace for impact. We're doing a big spiral landing. We're here. Chief Lin, welcome to China's top secret site, Underground Stargate 092. Oh my god. To build this place, we dug for 7 straight years. Now the stage is yours. Everyone, this man, is the top designer of the Phoenix Plan, specially approved. Comrade Lin Mo. General Chun, are you kidding? The Phoenix is a 242-meter aerospace carrier. You can't just hammer it together in a garage, like some kind of toy. Yeah, having a dropout lead a bunch of academicians. Guide our team of top experts? Director Joe using laser for welding shoes. What's the success rate for something this thick? 3 in 1,000. Any mistake ruins the material. Impossible. Even the world's best AI can't do zero-error welding. I'm only here for one thing. To weld this carrier with the wildest approach. If I fail, I'll shut up. Alright, let's get to work. Looks like we're all in sync now. Since we're starting this advanced project, besides you top elites here, I've brought my best team with me. Come in. Mojay, hey. Wait, Chief Lin, as you ordered. I've gathered, from every heavy industry base, the steadiest hands and boldest guys, the biggest rule breakers, all 500 top welders and fitters, all here for you. When we heard we're building a flying carrier with you, everyone hopped on a train overnight, didn't even pack. Great job, Iron Pillar's wife. Oh, I mean Chairman Su. Our team's ready. How's our supplies? My plan needs a crazy amount of materials. It's astronomical. In the last 48 hours, Su Heavy Industries
Has merged.
production from 780 major smelters worldwide. The graphene fluid Chief Lin needs has a 10 million ton order set. All 72 special alloy frames are under day and night rush production at Base 1. But we hit a huge bottleneck. For the Phoenix, the rear thrusters have to withstand insane tong. Only one thing works. Model 77 high melting point titanium and X77 composite alloy. It's pricier than gold. 100 times heavier true space-grade material. We need at least 50 tons. That's impossible in 8 months. Morgan Stone, British arms tycoon. Overnight, he bought up all X77 alloy on the market. and put out the strictest sanctions. Anyone daring to sell us even a gram will face total destruction. Those guys again. They deploy weapons in space and strangle us on Earth with money. They just want to keep us grounded. Cutting timber. What's so funny? This is a life or death bottleneck. Bottleneck Leo Lee. You guys just get intimidated by foreign names. That so-called X77 composite alloy? Total nonsense. Aren't they just burn-resistant metal blocks? Who says we have to buy the Brits' new materials? Honey, remember the old district in Shanghai City? The place that kept a low profile. That old recycling station with the worn winter coat guy. The old boss, right? I remember you used to find old metal parts there a lot. Half a year ago, I went to buy some used parts. I saw what he was using to press down his sauerkraut jar. That big black metal block. If my metal intuition is right, that's a piece of the Bear Nation's first-gen heavy rocket that crashed. The main engine. Burnt wreckage. That's pure titanium alloy metal. Grab the crew. Get some tools ready. Prep a cargo plane. Let's go to Zhuhai and pick up scrap. Cheers, gentlemen. To our Great Britain. And to all our efforts. The absolute truth we're about to own in space. 12 hours. With Morgan's capital at play. Xiago is cut off globally, both publicly and in the black market, from getting 7 Series Gao Luo relay info. Tai alloy supply lines are now closed. They can't even get a gram of leftovers, not just nothing left to buy. According to Richard's supercomputer analysis, the enemy team's giant flying platform, to be gravity-resistant at that size, would need at least 8 heavy plasma thrusters at the tail, by current human basic tech. But for these kinds of lab-level extreme compound materials, they still have an unbridgeable tech gap. So, Dr. Austin, what's your conclusion? My conclusion is, physics is merciless without this alloy for the main nozzle. That platform heats up and launches. In just 3 seconds, the tail armor will melt and fall apart. The entire engine stack will pop like a pricked bubble, all at once. That so-called genius with street skills can't possibly make up tiny atoms out of thin air. This rolling jade lotus project will always be a pile of junk stuck on the pad. Forever. Good cutting off their materials means breaking Xia country's hope of reaching space. Give Ares platform 3 more months, when our 12 tungsten rods finish their final Forbiddance orbit configuration. We'll have total airspace supremacy over Earth. Plus that I-3 mining zone on the moon hours forever. Stay sharp, everyone. This is Old Ghost's turf. Strong smell here. Honey, sorry you have to stand this. This place is pretty down to earth. Watch your step.
Careful.
Don't step in any acid from old batteries. Are you sure you can break the total lockdown on top-tier space materials and find them in a dump like this? That's what you call hidden in plain sight. Follow me. Hey, aren't you that kid who always came here for old e-scooter motors? Yeah, the kid from next door. Heard you made it big lately. Went to fix fancy cars for rich folks, huh? What brings you back to my scrapyard today? Don't play dumb with me. You know about that big Zhenhai incident last year, right? I'm here to see if you'll sell me that block. Back then, you told me Qian Wamping wouldn't buy batteries. Wasn't interested in any family treasures either. So what? Boss Lin got cash now. And want to buy back my steel pressed stone? Well, I'll be damned. That's not a meteorite. It's actually a battle-tested chunk of pure Tai composite alloy. If I'm right, the Bear Nation once launched a top-secret Blizzard-class heavy rocket, but it crashed near the border after a Stage 2 failure, at 120 seconds after liftoff. An old ghost, you scavenged up there, and just hauled back the rocket's heat-proof core part, all by yourself, and used it to press sauerkraut ever since. Kid, your eye for good stuff hasn't changed. I used to make a living up north in the freezing wilds. Happened to see that thing fall into an ice pit. Heavy as hell. No clue what it was, but it seemed fireproof. Wouldn't crack even when frozen. Perfect for pressing sauerkraut. The kraut never even grows white mold. So now that massive project is a go, huh? And you need my steel pressed stone? Sir, this metal block has huge strategic value for the country. Name your price. Sue Heavy Industries. No bargaining. Sue family's young lady, definitely generous. But for me, I've got one foot in the grave now. What would I need all that cash for? What do you want then? Just one thing. If one day you really get that big thing into orbit, bring a bottle of Aguo 2 and pour it on the moon for me. That brother from my old squad helped me haul that iron bird out. Never made it back, still lie in that frozen lake. Before they died, they said, they wanted to see the sky one day, for our Shia people to be free from foreign pressure. I promise. Not just the moon. I'll bring it to Mars too. All right, enough chit-chat. Take it, it's yours. But be warned, this thing is tough. Even Iron Pillar needs a permit to work on it. I've been a welder for 30 years. Never met iron that can't be melted by heat. Is this really some otherworldly metal? Back up. Think you can cut through at 3,000 degrees. This Taiyi alloy survived crazy high tong, and you want to torch it with a lighter. Suzuki. Mojay, your craft is seriously next level. Honey, pay the bill. Leave Mr. Old Ghost 5 million for retirement. The Brits want to lock down our skies with money. But we'll use this pickled veggie scrap metal to burn right through their airspace wall. Iron Pillar, load it up. Let's get back to the Gobi and build a nest for Luwan Bird. No way, it really is that. Boss Lin? So this is what you said could solve all 8 main thruster heat limits for X77 composite alloy?
Correction, Director Joe.
This is Bear Nation's first-gen heavy rocket's main thruster cone. The flow plate is pure Taiyi alloy. Get it tested if you want. The hardness will blow your mind. Lithium content is 18.5%. Not only hits global top standards, but survived unknown ultra-high temp cycles inside. Its sheer strength and thermal tolerance are 30% higher than lithium oil. This is just a miracle. For all these years, nobody noticed this base material. Problem solved. Limu. Kid, you're really a lucky charm for our space team. Even fate is on your side. Stop the flattery. Old Lee's thruster problem is finally dealt with for now. As long as I do it myself, I'll recast this plate into 8 nozzles. Our aerospace carrier can make sure it won't burn a huge hole in its own rear at ignition. But getting it up there's just step 1. When this 110,000-ton beast enters orbit and microgravity sets in, how do you plan to turn or break it in space? Or even pull off tactical maneuvers? Chief Lin, that's exactly the choke point we're stuck at. Traditional spacecraft in space usually use small chemical fuel thrusters, autocontrol engines, or chemical cold gas thrusters. But with a 110,000-ton mass, rotation means thousands of extra tons of fuel. If we use Hall thrusters with that tiny thrust, a single turn could take weeks. The deadliest issue is such a massive ship. If we force high-frequency multi-point ignition in space to change attitude, the intense electromagnetic pulses and ion radiation would seriously mess with radars and fire control. We can't blind ourselves dodging UK's space weapons, only to end up helpless. So no gas jets needed. Or shooting out ions. In space, what's the simplest, cleanest way to turn? Momentum wheels, using angular momentum. Installing huge metal flywheels inside. Turn the flywheel left. The whole thing turns right. No need to expel any propellant. And no interference risk. In theory, is it the flywheel axis, friction, or fatigue? But did you consider that tiny flaws will get amplified over long runs, eventually making the whole system fail? Perfect in theory. But did you consider to move a 110,000-ton carrier. How big do the momentum wheels need to be? At least 400-ton super heavy metal rotors. And to get such big rotors spinning up fast, within a very short time, ordinary mechanical bearings would fail instantly at their physical limit. The only thing that can handle these rotors is a totally contactless superconducting maglev bearing system. But right now, global superconducting maglev tech just can't do it. It's a dead end. We're stuck by materials and precision machining again. Superconducting maglev. We use magnetic fields for precise control. We've got the iron pillars. There's a few hours left before sunset. It's about 3 p.m. Still plenty of daylight. Good. Take a few people. Take 2 big trucks to the nearest city. What now, another junk run? What kind of scrap are we after this time? No scrap today. Go to a big appliance store. Give me 300 double tub or drum washing machines. Only the ones with variable frequency brushless motors. And 300 high-power commercial induction cooktops. Lin Li Mu, we're talking about the summer nation's top secret aerospace carrier attitude control system. And you want me to buy washers and induction cookers? Did you breathe in too much sauerkraut at the junkyard last night and mess up your brain? Oh Lee, time to think big. You just said we need massive, instant torque, right? Since regular bearings won't cut it, let's use a magnetic field to hold the rotor. I took apart 300 induction cookers for their high-frequency coils, wound them into a spherical magnetic net. When the flywheel spins, it uses crossed magnetic fields to create eddy currents right on its surface. The coils interact with each other, so extra energy goes right back to the battery. I call it an asymmetric magnetic field. A spiral attitude engine? Why are you just standing there? Tiju, get shopping. Remember, buy name brands only. No knockoffs. Cheap coils burn out fast. Okay. Time to pick up junk again. What kind of scrap do you want this time? No more junk collection. Just buy me 300 dual-cylinder or front-load washers, only those with brushless inverter motors, and 300 commercial induction cookers, largest size. How do you even take this thing apart? This thing is powerful. Perfect as backup energy for my mech. Su Qing, enter that set of code. Dr. Lee, Director Joe. Get your heart meds ready. Now, watch what real industrial power looks like. Brought to you by working people. Magnetic field containment is successful. Zero contact at all. The coil generates a high-frequency magnetic field that solves friction perfectly. Starting attitude control tests. Founding master. Newton's coughing can't keep him down now. Faraday's can't either. If the UK chief scientist, Austin, saw this, he'd probably swallow his doctorate on the spot. Right there. Okay, stop it. Microgravity engine is done. And that's just the test version. Scale it up for the Luan bird, with its 100-ton quad drive. And the mothership will dance in space. Brothers of space engineering. This big toy's skeleton and internal organs are all set. Line up that beam with the main keel in the core. Next, we armor it up. Alright, I've locked down Xia country's skies. Even if they solve the materials issue, they won't have the tech to let a 110,000-ton warship turn on a dime. He'll never realize. The 12 Tianji kinetic steel rods, on their way to orbit, will smash his prized Tianji weapons to scrap. He'll never have a clue. We're always ahead. The energy transmission network and fire control logic. All the logic diagrams are here. Old Lee and the new blue-haired girl. You two handle this and load it into the superacid system. Make a digital construction plan. Chief Lin, are you sure? This is the main logic layout for a 200-meter ship. And not something you drew as a cheat code for Tetris in an arcade. What do you mean? Any modern huge warship, its control logic, has a tree-branch distributed structure, but yours is all stacked nodes. If there's an error, the fire control system will crash and reset instantly, like losing at Tetris. The whole thing just dies. You call that coding? Kid, you need to open your mind. This is a physical level 1 key wipe.
Take out half of Cambridge.
As long as one motor survives, it keeps firing. You talk about crash, but you don't get it. This guy's a maniac, all the way through. Using tile-matching logic as a firewall. My whole coding worldview is broken. If that's all, you got lucky. Limo, today I'm taking you down. Old Lee, calm down. Take a breath, or your blood pressure will spike. Su Qing will have to call a chopper to buy your meds again. Calm down my ass. You hooked up the fusion reactor's output straight to the titanium alloy armor. Are you building a carrier or a giant electric stove? Did you swallow Ohm's law and spit it out? Old Lee, Ohm's law only works with regular stuff. Who said? The Luan bird's keel is just a chunk of metal? Resonator. Why put a resonator next to the fusion reactor? Want the reactor to break faster? Wrong. This makes the ship come alive. When the oscillation frequency peaks, standing waves form inside the metal. Match the vibration and current frequency. Its 280,000 square meters of hull becomes the universe's largest, most perfect macro scale. Ambient superconducting resonance, sound and vibration, connected. But this is impossible in engineering. How do you guarantee the frequencies don't drift?
How?
Because I'll tune it myself. Watch closely. This is the miracle moment. I call this workers' physics. Normally, that cabinet's conductive efficiency is super low. Force energy through. That thin wire burns out from overload. Right? I've studied physics for 40 years. I've crunched Maxwell equations half my life. Spending every day cooling stuff with liquid ammonia. Forget resistance laws. Forget the second law of thermodynamics. Screw studying. I'm switching fields. Chief Lin, Master Lin, please take me as an apprentice. Teach me how to swing a big hammer. I want to learn metaphysical engineering. I want to smash iron sheets. Superconducting, driven by vibration. That's real cyberpunk. A straight-up miracle. Suzuki, what did you do to these national treasure scientists? I just gave them a hands-on middle school workshop. What's wrong, honey?
Top military order.
In 3 days, the Luan bird will do its first full-scale atmospheric extreme flight. Wind tunnel test. Can this half-finished ship, made from scrap materials, actually hold up? Will it work? Let's test and see. Jeju, notify all teams. Preheat all power units. Let those examiners and experts see what our Northwest manufacturing can do with a homemade spacecraft. How we break through the clouds. Absurd. This is the biggest nonsense ever. General Chun, are you really going to allow this? This civilian welder doesn't even have a college degree. Letting him joke around with the nation's future? General Chun, look for yourself. This thing is supposed to break Earth's escape velocity. An aerospace mothership that will endure insane atmospheric friction. But all 72 main keel joints were left unsealed. Every single joint has a visible gap of 0.01 millimeters. I just checked the material report. The core material actually is the silicone used to patch household pipe leaks, with some graphite added. This is nuts. In a wind tunnel over Mach 5, this ship would just shatter in midair. Dr. Lee, why won't you step in? Can't you see? This thing goes against basic physics? Old Zhang. Your physics is way too rigid. In Chief Lin's mystical engineering, even Newton would need to take new notes. Have you been brainwashed by him? Oh, all the leaders are here. Flew in all the way from the capital. Thanks for the effort, so. You don't like my handiwork? Lin Mu, stop being slick with your words. Our joint inspection team has the top veto power. I'm ready to put my life on the line today. But I'll never let you start this suicide mission. There's no need for a test. Common sense tells us it'll blow to pieces for sure. Tell the workers to bring that ship down right away, or we won't sign. Common sense? When I was hand-building mechs, experts kept talking to me about common sense. In my workshop, there is no such thing. Only miracles. Taiju, block them. Outer control of Heojian Bureau stripped.
Linmo, you have full control now.
Kwafu Wind Tunnel. Phase 1. Start. Initial wind speed, Mach 5. The ship's shaking. It's starting to vibrate. The joint stresses are skyrocketing exponentially. Those unwelded gaps are widening to 0.01 millimeters. At 0.05 millimeters, it'll break apart. Lin Mu, you're a criminal to Sha country. Calm down. Let it ride a bit longer. Non-Newtonian fluid buffer ready. Chassis at max phase change pressure. You're insane. It'll split at Mach 5.4. And you crank up wind speed. Push it to Mach 10.4. Heating system, ignite at 3000 degrees. Look, the test data. How is this possible? What just happened? That pipe leak patch you all mocked. Don't kneel just yet. The real show is only starting. Lao Li, weren't you heartbroken about the physics laws I shattered the other day? Let me show you another magic trick today. Wind tunnel max out Mach 15. Temperature, 6000 degrees. Simulate the edge of the atmosphere. Re-entry microgravity engine. Test stand 3, washing machine motor start. Power up the sonic resonance superconductor net. It's about to melt. Titanium melts below 2000 degrees. The hull will totally collapse. That's your dead metal. The metal's trembling. The ship's vibrating. Stress at the joints is skyrocketing again. Those unwelded gaps are stretching to 0.01 millimeters. At 0.05 millimeters, it'll break apart. Lin Mu, you're a criminal to Xia country. Calm down. Let it ride a bit longer. Non-Newtonian fluid buffer ready. Who can handle max phase change stress? You're crazy. It's about to shatter. And you push wind speed up to Mach 10? Heating system firing at 3,000 degrees. Look, the test data. How's this possible? What just happened? That pipe leak silicone you laughed at. Don't rush to bow down yet. The main event just started. Oh Lee, weren't you upset the other day about all those physics laws I broke? Let me show you a wind tunnel magic trick today. Power to max Mach 15. Temperature boost to 6,000 degrees. Simulate the atmospheric limits. Re-entry microgravity engine. Test bench 3, washing machine motor on. Set up the sonic superconductor net. It's about to melt. Titanium melts below 2,000 degrees. The hull will collapse completely. That's your dead metal. Get it now? Lao Liu, this isn't a test at all. He's using the Quafu wind tunnel's 6,000 degree heat, with Mach 15 wind speed, deep underground, to forge a 242-meter aerospace mothership, one last time at full size. He's using Earth's air friction as his giant hammer. Zhao Wendao, it's over. All right. I spent my whole life on aerodynamics, and now my eyes are truly opened. Chief Lin, you're a true national hero. The sky won't fall on Xia country. Well done. Guys, the hull made it through. Sir, so about my first milestone payment. Is it time to settle up? My wife really bet everything on this. Limo payment won't fix things anymore. Foreign tycoons didn't just cut off alloys. They crippled every industry outside Xia country. Every downstream plant went down. Mother machine production stuck at 30%. So we're competing by capacity, huh? Babe, it's time for those foreign fat cats to see what true Xia country power is. Patch Wizard plus Super Grid, let's go. General surgical strike complete. Morgan's hacker team used a zero-day exploit to burn out 12 major neutral countries. A total of 4,000 units of top-tier 5-axis industrial mother machines control chips. Nice work. They think with Lin Mo the welder, just adding a heat-proof shell, they can reach space? Dream on. A shortage of 800,000 precision parts will crush their space dream. In today's industry, precision is power. Without our Western high-end machine tools, the Phoenix plan is dead on arrival. The Brits are ruthless. This is cutting the root beneath the fire. These last-minute 800,000 quirky ship parts can't get built, not with current machines. So we just sit and watch. This ship, built to take 6,000 degree fire, fall because of a few missing screws? Fall flat and die? What if we share the load? We have millions of private machine shops in the Delta. Split up the plans, send them out. Dr. Lee, that's wishful thinking. You want them making micron-level custom links? Their machines shake more than the tolerances we require. Hardware gaps can't be jumped. Looks like launch has to wait 2 years. Who says hardware gaps can't be bridged? Who says small private shops can't make space parts?
Leaders.
You've been too high up for too long. Out of touch with where the real power of this land lies. Companies with 3-axis CNC and up, 2.3 million. This 800,000 part gap, they can do in a single night. But what about the precision? Boss, with all this remote cooperation, micron errors will add up. How can we offset that? Physical error can't really be erased. But I can predict the error and make 2 negatives add up to a positive. Kim Ming-jiao, bring your laptop and get to work. Chief Lin, are you doing performance art right now? Old Lee, what's the principle behind noise-canceling headphones? Why can't the machine tool's vibrations be cancelled out? Kim Ming-jiao, add the dynamic error reverse compensation algorithm to the main control board. Write it in for microsecond level compensation. Pre-activate. Chairman Zhang, 2 forklifts in total. Oh my god. 0.005 millimeters. That's even more accurate than the best slant bed lathe. Seriously. King Meng Zhao packaged the cloud patch. Starting now. Officially launching the highest level Daewoo network project. General Chun. I need the military to open up the wartime encrypted network line. No problem. Chairman Su is in charge today. Notify all small and medium enterprises in the country. No entry barriers. As long as you have 3 pig beds. Download the patch immediately. For each qualified part, Sushi Heavy Industries gives a personal subsidy of 10,000 yuan. This money can't be allocated that quickly by the government. We don't need the country to pay a single cent. I want the British to see what true infrastructure maniacs are. King of soldiers ready, damn. A crappy odd-shaped gasket gets you 10 grand. Plus 150,000 algorithms and blueprints are all uploaded to the cloud. Stop sleeping. Get all 80-old air-driven lathes running. Power them all up. Give me all your unwanted old phones. Tape them to the tool posts. The country is building a spaceship. Tonight, even if the machines smoke. I want 10,000 swords cut out. Master craftsmen aren't just in the halls of power, but among the people. Something big just happened. What the heck is going on? Their core base can't possibly have such a high output. What about our restriction plan? Weren't those key mother machines destroyed and stored away? It didn't work overnight. They connected with over 300,000 civilian engineering sites. Amazingly, through algorithms, they turned old equipment into precision tools. Now millions of technical workers are all building core parts for that giant spaceship at the same time. Building the core group, wife, with your superpower, and our Xia nation's stubbornness. It's just unbelievable. Brothers, we have the bones and the flesh. Tiju, bring your national welding team. Get on board for 3 months. I can't even wait a month. We're heading to space to give the Brits a huge surprise. Make way, everyone, clear out. This is the 30-second special express delivery from Jiangnan province. Be careful unloading. Don't drive that forklift toward the reactor. We're out of space. Put it at spare pad 3. Good heavens. 0.003 millimeters. That's tighter than our blueprint's extreme tolerance. Even smaller. Is this really made by some unknown small-town auto parts shop? Using those ancient, broken lathes. And they turned out something like this. By top craft standards. For internal precision joints like these, you have to use the most high-end, bionic flexible multi-axis robotic systems, and run long algorithm simulations. But with our situation now, there's no way we can meet such a tight schedule. If we can't finish on time, all our efforts will be wasted. Stuff machines can't handle. Obviously needs people. Chief Lin, this is no joke. There's no way a person could get in there to weld. If you miss the weld, that 0.01 millimeters weak spot turns into a high explosive bomb in a second. It'll blow everything in half. Machines can keep perfectly steady, but they don't have brains or time. Hands may shake, but people have instinct. Plus, we have muscle memory. This is a single operator flexible microcontrol plasma welder, aka space welder. I modified it overnight. I shrunk the plasma focusing coil by 10 times, so the jet's precision reaches microns. Tiju, gather the team. Team 8, 3rd Steel Plant in Zhanghai City, Welding Battalion full assembly. Experts say our hands shake, and we can't do micron level, delicate work. Experts say we can't see that tiny gap, and we'll blow up the mothership. Reporting teachers, I've been at this 15 years. I've done it for 23 years myself. You know, what it means to weld a couple of 10-centimeter welds. These 500 welding guns, their muscle memory, is the most precise flexible robotic arm on Earth. No matter how strong muscle memory is, you can't overcome human hand tremors. Who said I want them to fight that tremor? I want their hand tremors and the ship's tremor to become one. Baidu Baijia will be amazed. So lucky, bird-class Space King, merged into one. Guys, listen to Brother Mo. Eyes shut, get in the cabin. They're all crazy. Totally nuts. Welding with eyes closed, really. I want to see how they're gonna wreck this ship. How is this even possible? Check the data, look at the pass rate. No errors at all, job's done. Sweet eyes, shining pure like starry skies. We did it, no mistakes at all. We broke through the toughest deadlock in aerospace engineering. This is the man I chose. Detected abnormal signal. It's not a hardware failure. It's an unauthorized external logic protocol. Information breach. The other side's using protocol redundancy for full-screen infiltration. The core logic layer faces a hardware-level lockout risk. Manual isolation right now. What? Tiju. Brother Mo is here. Get our big hammer and that cutting saw. Someone's after our big toy's heart. Go. Take them out. D. Heart rate steady. Optical power stays at 98%. Infrared heat shielding normal. HQ, this is Night Nest. I'm at the heart now, ready for backup. Target confirmed. Executing annihilation order. Got it. If antimatter blows the reactor core, this new port and the mothership will be vaporized in 1/1000th second by mega temperatures. The sea of stars we've crossed ends here tonight. Tetris logic. The firewall really can't be cracked from the outside. But what if I go in for a physical connection? Hey, people from Xia really are afraid of death. Chun's directional plasma hydraulic armor-piercing mine. Stupid Xia people. By the time you cut it open, I'll be sipping champagne on the helicopter. 20 minutes is enough. Commander, it's not a cyber attack. It's a physical breach. They used a super advanced quantum gun to trick the devices, bypass the verification. That guy is right behind the blast door now. And he's cut off the lift system. Levi Squad, seal off Special Channel 9 right now. Don't even let a fly get out. How much fuel is in the storage? If it explodes in that closed space, the energy will have nowhere to go. It'll trigger a chain reaction. The whole 092 new port will get blasted open straight to the surface. Break in, have the engineers. Bring the strongest directional explosives and heavy-duty laser cutters. Blow that door open for me. General Chun, it's no use. That blast-proof roll-up door is 5 meters thick. 30 layers of titanium steel armor. It was designed to withstand nukes. Even if we bring all the heavy weapons in the base, forcing open 5 meters of solid metal takes at least 4 hours. We're doomed. Everything's finished. 800,000 parts. The sweat and blood of 500 welders. The Brits? They want the god we worked so hard to build, to die before it's born. Move. Get out of my way. Limu, what are you doing here? Can you really break through a 5-meter armored door? Doc, if you could talk less nonsense, our economy might go up 2 points. Boss, take me to Channel 9. Limo, that's a 5-meter thick special armor door. Su Qing, patch me into the internal broadcast, especially the speakers in Channel 9. Let's go. Hey, whoever's inside, whatever country sent you. You hear me? Zimo, don't waste your effort. Not even God can split God's sword. That's 'cause God never did welding and never swung a sledgehammer. Let me show you today what a worker's physical crusher truly means. If it's matter, it's got a rhythm. Taiju, line up the fusion core with the door. Release full power. Completely lock the entrance. Copy that. Get back, all of you move. So you like playing with fire, huh? Today I'll show you fire and ice at the same time. Impossible, absolutely impossible. No weapon can punch through that door. That's against the laws of physics. Open it. Yang, surprised or not? Didn't expect this, did you? Didn't you say not even God can split this door? Well, it's open now. So what if it's open? You think you alone with a hammer can stop Britain's will? Chief Lin, watch out. That's Britain's optical master unit. It's infrared and millimeter wave radar. Can't scan him at all. He's totally invisible to physical sight. Get back here quick. Let the squad move in. Spray fire everywhere. Blind shots. If I back off, then breaking the door would be for nothing. Yang Haozi, you really think high-tech solves everything? Think if you go invisible, I'll be blind? Too slow. Got you. Like playing stealth, huh? Today I'm bringing you a meteor shower. That's it? So this is the best of the British agents? Throwing sneaky stuff. My turn now. Go to hell. You know nothing about hard metal. Game over. Now tell me how you bypassed the system. Maybe I'll give you one last chance. Limo, you're tough. But so what? You think you've won? System detected. Irreversible physical chain reaction. Activating shockwave emitter. Let it all become nothing. Limu, get out. Forget the bomb. Stay alive and you get another shot. If you move it or cut a wire, doing anything, the detonator closes in 1/1,000,000th of a second. Antimatter bomb. Sounds pretty scary. What are you trying to do? That's a bomb. Triple anti-tamper fuse. Touch any wire and it blows up. Who said bomb disposal is all about cutting wires? Wang Taiju here. Watch him. Don't let him shake and mess me up. I don't know coding or bomb disposal, but I know welding. I'll weld it shut. No way, no way. How did the triple fuses not trigger? What did you do? That's called physical isolation. Your experts always want to break codes and cut red wires. I just use heat to fuse the whole case. Welded the motherboard into a solid block. It can't even move anymore. How's it gonna explode? Just what kind of genius am I working with? On this space project? Taiju, take him alive to the military tribunal. And give Admiral Richard a message for me. Tell him their fireworks show was too small. If he really wants to play, have him wash his neck and wait 3 months. Meet me at Forbidden's Feather Island. Su Qing Zhao Qingming all here. Since the fly's been swatted, let's light up the heart of this star. Kicking off fusion ignition sequence. Kicking off fusion ignition sequence. Ignition is a success. Core plasma hits 100 million Celsius. Magnetic field holding steady. Energy leakage rate. Oh my god, it's 0. It's like a mini sun perfectly trapped inside a cage. The heart is beating. Now it's time to blood this beast. Start energy flow. Full spectrum electric grid. %100% energy coverage. All 1.2 million micromanagement nodes on. Not a single short or bad weld. That's a perfect energy loop.
Tetris logic working normal.
Systems now running the mothership's nerves. Awesome, just awesome. General Chan, we did it. The heart and nerves of Luan Bird are all live now. Only one last step left. Hoisting unit, start lowering core device. Make sure it's 0 error. What's going on? The crane array was originally synced to the network. Ready to lower, reporting in. Reporting, Director Chun. The control logic for all heavy lifting systems is completely locked up. It's not just the crane array. All hydraulic servo systems around the dock and positioning sensors are stuck due to an unknown physical field. We missed a lethal physical effect. With currents surging through the mothership, it's now turned into a super electromagnetic structure with over 30 Tesla of magnetic field strength. Any component without anti-magnetic shielding will fail permanently in an instant. The entire lifting control is locked. That 12,000-ton dome is now floating in midair. Even the tiniest collision will destroy the high-precision energy core below. It'll be a total loss. No time to bring in backup machinery. The dome is right in the electromagnetic interference zone. The high-frequency field is eroding the support structure. Calculating by physics, we have 2 hours at most before a structural failure. What's all this noise? I could hear you so-called experts whining from far away, crying in the main control room. Seriously. Old Lee, you all rely way too much on algorithms. The strong magnetic field blocks all electronics. So let's skip the electronics. Just go back to basics, pure physics. Skip the electronics. Linmu, that's 12,000 tons. Without high precision measuring or algorithm help, how do you plan to handle micron level docking? With your eyes? Yeah, and hands-on pulling. Let me show you real mechanical work today. This is pure mechanics. The brute force beauty of levers and pulleys. Honey, hit up the farms and junkyards nearby. Bring me 100 old school, pure mechanical, diesel tractors. The more beat up, the better. As long as they're old crank start antiques. Get all the backup carbon nanotube ropes out of storage. Chief Engineer Lin. You really want to tow a carrier with tractors? Quit being so surprised. This is the power multiplication of moving pulleys. Add multi-axle distributed force pulling. Old school is usually the most reliable. Guys, fire up those crank starters. Yeah, hands-on pulling. Let me show you real mechanical power today. Pure mechanics. The brute force beauty of levers and pulleys. Honey, head to the nearby farms and junkyards. Give me 100 old school mechanical. Diesel tractors. The more beat up, the better. Just those old crank start machines. Bring out all the backup carbon nanotube ropes. Chief Engineer Lin. Are you really towing a carrier with tractors? You don't see stuff like this every day. It's called the moving pulley force multiplier principle, plus distributed multi-axle pulling. The primitive way is often the most reliable. Guys, start cranking those engines. Everyone, get ready. Follow my hand signals. Sync the crank operation. Front left, engines 1 to 20, slow take in third gear, 30 centimeters. Front right, engines 30 to 50, free roll. Release 2 centimeters of slack. Rear, engine 80, full power. Lock the center of mass. Unbelievable. It's lowering so smoothly. Margin of error just 0.005 millimeters. That's more accurate than even top automatic controls. Used pure mechanical logic to achieve ultra-precise physical docking. True mastery and simplicity. It's a perfect mix of physics and art. Chief Lin just maxed out what physics can do. Final 10 centimeters. Everyone, shift to reverse. Floor the throttle. Drop it right now.
Done.
We did it. We actually built this thing. You see that? You tried to lock this sky with the tightest logic. But I only used the most basic machines and pure mechanics. I pulled down our stars, an ocean with my own hands. Damn it, useless. Micro bombs. Even those couldn't stop a bunch of farmers from piecing together all that scrap metal. General, please calm down. I'll take over the core control digitally. Make the mothership turn its main guns right at them. Physical sabotage. That's just last century's brute force play. The Shago people really are scary. That welder named Lim Mo actually used a pile of scrap metal, plus some insane mechanical force, to put together that behemoth. But in modern war, the real weapon isn't steel armor.
It's deep code.
A 242-meter space carrier. Inside it needs a massive central computer to handle all calculations. As long as it goes online, as long as it's powered up, it's my toy. Unleash the smart networked weapons at full target lock. Target Xiaguo Northwest Secret Port No. 092. Rip apart their laughable cyber defenses. Grab all fire control of that steel giant. Reactor Chief. It's a network attack. A record-breaking massive attack. The enemy is using extremely advanced, adaptive super AI systems.
They
Bypassed our military air-gapped net. Hacked right through the Soviet heavy industry, big fish supply network, and backdoor infiltrated through that route. Even the Great Wall firewall could only hold for 12 seconds before total collapse. Right now, our civilian communication channels are all dead. Their malicious data flow is flooding us at terabyte speed, straight into Luan Bird's just boosted main control core. If Luan Bird loses control, its life support and power modules will face critical failure. The fusion reactor just started and is already extremely unstable. Cut the connection now. Drop all physical links to Luan Bird. No unauthorized signal can reach the main computer. It's no use. We're screwed. Luan Bird's reactor is just warming up the magnetic ring. If we hard kill the power now, the reactor will explode right away. We're trapped and burning. Chief Engineer Lin Zhao girl. Look at the time. Why are you still eating? The enemy is strong. AI is about to break into the main control hub. You guys start coding defenses now. Our base supercomputer, can't it beat them? Dr. Li tried using raw computing power to take on the Western AI supercomputer matrix head-on. Only a reckless fool would do something so stupid. Their system's got a top-tier water-cooled silicon base. Right now, our setup is only a tenth of theirs. At this level of clash, in just 3 seconds, all our logic layers will completely collapse. The motherboard will go entirely dead, and you're just sitting here waiting to fail? Bro, move over. You're blocking my view. Aoki girl, the outer decoy firewalls. They've already chewed through all of them. It's time to serve up the real main course we prepared for the Brits. Let's show these old experts something new. This is how Xia Nation. Cyber downgrading attack by the working people received. Activating visual bottom-level logic interface transformation. What is this thing? You're on the nation's highest level military screens. Playing retro games? This is not a game, Deputy Director. This is the core of the Luan Now aerospace carrier, the base defense system. This is Chief Lin's Tetris logic, combined with the classic Minesweeper program I wrote together with him across 2 all-nighters. I've named it Minefield 95. What an old-school code structure. No directory trees. No central CPU cheat sheet. Xiao people. Running an aerospace carrier on a totally outdated system? Go ahead, play your mystery tricks. Zeus, start full infection and assimilation. Seize admin rights. What kind of protocol is this? Why did my code bundles just vanish? There wasn't even any physical resistance. It got wiped out by force, Zhao. Sir, what the hell is going on? How can data just vanish, even physically? The Brits thought cracking a node would let them find the CPU. But the ship Chief Lin designed doesn't even have a traditional central CPU. The system's logic is super basic and direct. If it's not a local command on the whitelist and tries to intrude, that node gets instantly flagged as a mine. Then, the system immediately cuts power to the infected microcircuit. It wipes it completely with destructive formatting. That node and any virus in it are gone in a flash. But if a node blows up, won't the carrier's nerves get severed? Elder Joe, did you forget? This ship's foundation is the Tetris logic. Impossible. That's not even how Turing machines work. Insane. Xia people really are a bunch of science-defying lunatics. Pull back now. Cut physical connections. Bring Zeus's core back. Chief Lin, we just smashed the enemy's mousetrap. Now that limping rat wants to run? They come and go as they please. Do whatever they want? Do they think our northwest port's a public bathroom? Coming, weld the gate shut. And send them some of our local specialties. Received starting reverse tracing. Enemy supercomputing center's physical IP segment locked in. Our bandwidth isn't enough for a classic retaliation. Now activating forced dimensional strike with extended power. Borrowing power from the carrier's controlled fusion reactor. At 1000 output. As a signal amplifier and transmitter band. Sir, enemy counter-tracing over here. They're coming at us. Block it, no matter what virus it is. Grind it down with pure computing. Shut it down now. He shut down that trashy process. Driving strong AI to self-destruction with Minesweeper. Use junk cannons to torch the British supercomputing center street in real life. These two are basically the nemesis of the Western tech world. Nicely done. King Meng, once this ship flies, I'll have Su Qing buy you the best graphics card. Thank you, Chief Lin. Actually, I could have tweaked their access cards to play the Calabash Brothers song instead. But the reactor power just got switched back off. Everyone, the Brits have used every trick they've got. They can't lock up our parts. They can't destroy our nerves. Now, Luan Niao's main body is all good. Closed energy loop. Chief Lin, the sword of our nation and people is forged. Please give your next command, now that the job on the ground is done. Let's get our big guy some fresh air. Notify the whole army. Open the underground port dome in 36 hours. Luan now is about to launch into orbit. Reporting, Chief. There's a strange foreigner outside. He claims he's the special liaison from Bear Nation's space agency. Didn't bring any blueprints. Instead, he's holding 2 bottles of vodka. And insists on waiting at the new harbor gate, yelling to meet the person who could turn a tractor into the god of voltage in space's corner. I've already said, I'm the special liaison from Bear Nation Space Agency. This is my highest level exemption passport. An access pass for your senior officials. Sir, we've checked your documents. The chief is on the way over. But you'll have to hand over those 2 bottles of unknown liquid. This is a military zone. No alcohol or sol fuel allowed. Unknown liquid. This is what Bear Nation astronauts must have before launch. British sanctions. Couldn't even break my bottle. Don't even think of confiscating it. Suspect. Right, I'm Shan Jiangwo, Chief Commander of New Harbor, 092. You flew all the way here from Desert City. Even hit a Gobi sandstorm. Must have been rough. So you're the one who used 100 old tractors and farm pulleys to haul 12,000 tons of titanium alloy armor into the sky. The god of voltage himself. Why does it all feel so tractor? But I've only ever drank beer and ergo too. Who gave me that nickname? It's so corny. That's the heartfelt praise from all our Bear Nation space engineers. The Brits' aesthetic just blew up. It takes someone with vodka in their veins to pull off an epic move like trampling high-tech underfoot. Suka Blayat. Wait, it's real. I thought the intel was wrong. You actually built it. It's 3 times bigger than our old Storm-era blueprints. Back in Bear Nation. Sending you as a diplomat. And using a tipsy green light pass. Even if it means totally angering Britain, what do you hope to get? And what can you give? British capital sanctions didn't just choke you guys. They also killed Bear Nation's space program dreams. We don't have Shia's crazy construction ability. We can't spend $100 billion to build a carrier. We have depth. We have experience from 50 years of fighting in space. Since the Cold War, all bloody hard-earned. Your fusion reactor's flawless, but you're missing how extreme space really is, and a willingness to go beyond the limits. What do you mean? Our reactor output is rock solid. Armor can take heat of tens of thousands degrees. Where's the lack of redundancy? Academician Wencha. On the dark side, Tong will drop to over -200 Celsius. Worse is the constant electromagnetic pulse storms. If the reactor dies and loses magnetic restraint, you'll turn into a dead hunk of metal in space. He's big and dumb. He's dark and rough, but he's always reliable. Even if power fails across the whole ship, he can still deliver thousands of tons of thrust in freezing vacuum. I'm over 10,000. Bro, don't your Bear Nation engineers always manage, even without spares? Old Li Bai doesn't care about physics. This is extreme physical pressure defense. Damn it. This is how you survive in the harshest space environments. This is your trump card to stay alive. Mr. Even has such solid strategic toughness. Bear Nation wouldn't just give it to us for free. State your terms. We don't want money. Bear Nation pride can't be measured with money. We only have one condition. When this mothership takes off, in its cockpit, there must be 10 seats for Bear Nation astronauts. We want to join Summer Nation to smash the British space weapon with our fists. Deal. Bear Nation and Summer Nation. We'll be brothers in battle, trusting each other's backs. Good, Bear Nation. We only make brothers with folks who can drink and forge. Chief Lin for our stars and sea. Down it. Pino can't drink. You have to supervise the final equipment installed tomorrow. That much drinking could kill someone. Even if the Emperor shows up today. I'm drinking for this alliance tonight.
Tonight.
We'll weld Bear Nation's big, dumb, dark, and rough to Summer Nation's superconducting neural lock. Weld them together forever. Run it all the way. Chief Lin, about this backup engine. We need ultra-cold anti-freeze for the cycle. We're running low on supply. Screw the chemical plant. This is the best anti-freeze. Sole fuel that won't freeze at -200 degrees. Pour it all into the circulation and sanitation lines. Do as he says. Fill it up with vodka. Use alcohol to keep it from freezing. Now that's real brute force anti-freeze aesthetics. All units, attention. Top secret starport 092. Main carriers 12 and 3. Remove heavy cable hydraulic defense armor. Evacuate now. Ordering to open physical dome of starport 1 underground. Wife. Our big toy's about to launch and make a scene. Commander, infrared heat alert. In Summer Nation's Badain Jaran Desert, far northwest, there's an abnormal, terrifying energy spike. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. No 5-axis mill. How could they finish micron-level assembly? Transmit my order. Highest combat readiness. Connect Ares Sky Kinetic Weapon Platform. Authorize launch of God's Rod 1. Chief Lin. This truck steering wheel and brass lever in front of me. Is it some old school visual disguise?
Disguise my ass.
If strong electromagnetic interference hits, screens freeze. You can still rely on that raw mechanical feel and drive this ship home. All units, attention. Reactor magnetic field, 100% output power. Engage grid level, non-conc fluid buffer lock. Countdown to mission star and C begins. Starting ignition training.
Ignite.
Damn, this kickback feeling. Warning, warning. Hypersonic flying object detected in space. Dense, solid object. Getting closer to Luenbird Mothership. Countdown to contact, 12 seconds. Commander-in-Chief. Object falling fast at 15 miles per second in orbit. Activate all defense systems for interception. God's Rod is Britain's kinetic space weapon. How dare they let Pojan activate? Sidestring micro-attitude engine? Force a 5-degree turn. Forget about attitude instability. Just dodge this lethal strike first. That tungsten rod definitely has Britain's terminal cruise guidance. Tail fin deflects 5 degrees, no way to dodge it. Who says we'll take the hit? I'll show these foreigners today what summer nation labor tactics are all about. Lean back, put all torque output to the tail. Lower beam spin 90 degrees dry. Got the scallion lift maneuver. Tactical lean back. Go! Long Pojan. Give it a fiery roast right on the surface. Push it all the way. Enemy interception weapon has evaporated. Jang Pojan attitude recovered. Blast out of atmosphere. Roger, back to upper air. It's over. Space dominance changed hands today. This is Jang Pojan. Luenbird has entered the planned 400 kilometers orbit. All systems running normal. Ship structure is 100% intact. Reactor magnetic source is stable. Commander Lin. The view is beautiful. We're home. Old Jang, stop just looking at scenery. Try the truck steering wheel I installed for you. See if it works. There's no air rudder in space. Received, Chief Lin is conducting the microgravity attitude maneuver test. Reporting attitude response time, 0.05 seconds. Deviation rate is nearly zero. Chief Lin, this handles smoother than a supercar. Look, downright of Orion. Oh my god, that's not CGI. Our country really made the South Heaven Gate project real. I can vouch for it. I'm a lathe operator at a rural auto parts plant. Last month we got a blueprint. 10,000 yuan for one part. That had to be for their screws. Rounded up. I basically made this mothership. A 10-ton tungsten kinetic rod. Got vaporized instantly by its exhaust. Our best cyber network was broken by their dumb-looking defense system. Fried the mainframe. Doc, tell me this. Inside Earth's gravity well, what weapons do we have left to deal with that thing above us? General, in Earth's orbit, we did lose. But interstellar war is always about resources. That space carrier crosses orbits, only because of its fusion battery. But physics still rules. Fusion needs core fuel. As long as we lock onto the moon, especially those negative pole helium-3 energy rocks, in the deep space blind spot, we're holding the key to their power. That steel beast without supplies ends up as metal wreckage in orbit. General, activate the Ares protocol now. Send all 3,000 cold-blooded steel bugs to take over the He3 mining zone on the moon. Build a permanent fortress. I want to play an all-out meat grinder game with Lin Mo, that farm boy, on the moon. Lin Mo military intel just intercepted a strange signal. Austin woke up 3,000 mechs. They're attacking our lunar research base, tearing it down. General Chan thinks they want the He3 mine for themselves. Saw that coming. To make the Luanbird truly a great wall in space, we have to take the moon's fueling station. But Lin Mo, the lunar environment is nothing like Earth's. Mechs don't scare us. But lunar dust does. That moon dust got hit by meteors and is sharp as glass shards. Worse, it's superstatic charged. Give it 3 hours. These charged glass shards cling to scrap metal. We need to make a nano-level coating. But that takes at least 2 years. We can't afford that time. Nano-repellent coating. Oh Lee, you're being too academic again. When it's sand, why use fancy tech coatings? No bet beats a loss. No defense beats eating it. What the hell is this gross stuff? It's called magnetism. Slime, watch closely. This. On a micro level, is graphene magnetic fluid putty, a perfect non-Newtonian fluid, heavier and static charged. Good. Static makes magnetic power stronger. It actively attacks, eats up the dust, so the glass shards can't wear down the gears, but turn into fine polish instead. So if the Brits want dust to grind us down, I'll use these 3 truckloads of kids' toys to fight magic with magic. That's a real borrow arrows with straw boats. Use putty like kids, and turn deadly moondust into top-grade lube. Guess I should be used to it. In this guy's hands, even space physics booby traps are a joke. Lin Mo, the mechs and dust-proof gear are ready. How do we get them up there? Tell Zhang Pojun. Charge the Luanbird's cannon and clear the orbit. I'm taking 30 yuan girls, straight to the moon's far side, and smash all those metal shells who only type Morse code into scrap for recycling.